What is up, MMA fans? This is Tudor Leonte for Sherdog.com, and today it's my pleasure to talk with PFL featherweight fighter, Mr. Chris Wade. Hello, sir. How are you today?
What's going on, Tudor? Thank you for having me on again.
Thank you for giving us a little bit of your time, as always. As I was mentioning before we started recording this interview, every time we spoke, you're always in amazing places. There is always a very beautiful weather outside. Where are you right now?
Right now, we're in downtown Atlanta. That's where the fights are this week. So we're just trying to, my teammate and I, we're just getting a little bit of sun in between workouts, trying to recover.
Is your weight on point since you're doing some sauna?
Oh yeah, weight is good. Everything is. I've really been working since I dropped to featherweight to like refine my weight cut down, and I think as a team, like we have it really down pat. So I'm just following everything step by step, and Thursday morning we'll be there on the weight.
Is the process becoming easier with time, to cut to 145?
This year it is easier. Last year I was sort of admittedly like killing myself. Had some bad weight cuts where I just had to like really tough it out and draw back on like my wrestling days to just not quit on it. But this year I promised myself that once I started to cut my weight the first time in the round one, that I would never let myself go over 170 again.
Ooh,
and
wow.
And I held true to that. I never let my body go past 170 for the whole gap in between the two fights, and it's made this cut so far like a lot easier for me.
I mean, it seems that you used to gain a little bit of weight in between fights. Do you believe that it affected your performance in the finals last year?
I don't think it helped. It's definitely not the end of the reason why I didn't win that fight. The reason I didn't win that fight is because I let him continue to body lock me and hold on to me. I didn't have an answer to get him off me. But I definitely didn't help myself by giving myself like a grueling weight cut. So this year, just looking to make that process as easy as possible.
Khaybulaev isn't going to take part in this year's tournament. I already asked, and you told me that you are going to push for a rematch with him. But before we, thinking about that, provided that you'll secure your place in the finals, who do you expect to fight this year?
Ooh, that's interesting because I still think that the top three guys in the weight are myself, Bubba, and Brandon, and I think that it's who I fight will depend more on like how these top four seeds shake out. So like, let's say I get the 1 seed and Brandon gets the 4 and he has to fight me right away. Well, Brandon's not making the finals. But if him and Bubba have to fight to make the finals and I fight someone else, I think it will be Bubba and I, because I think that he's the second best overall fighter in this division. He can strike a little bit, and he's a top-notch grappler in a takedown sense. Can't really submit you, but he can hold guys down. And like, I know for a fact that he could take Brandon down every round and ride him if he wants to. And so the only way I really see Brandon shaking through is if he gets to avoid fighting Bubba or myself right away in the semis.
Right now, you're scheduled to face Kyle Bochniak on June the 24th. Are you still training at Long Island MMA, right?
Yes, still training at Long Island MMA. That's the home base.
Who are some of your main sparring partners for this fight?
So some of my main partners that you guys would know, I did some drilling, hard drilling work with Gregor Gillespie, I did a lot of sparring with Brian Kelleher from the UFC. And then we have a bunch of younger fighters that are really coming up strong. Tom Picciano, Adam Livingston, Ashika Jim.
Who is going to be in your corner for this fight?
For this fight, it's going to be two of my Long Island MMA teammates, Hugh McKenna, Ashika Jim, and then my brother Lance as well is going to be cornering me. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's not really often that one of my brothers corners me, but in this situation, we have a lot of guys that are at my normal coaches have things in life that they have to deal with. So my brother's stepping up for me. Appreciate it.
How did you celebrate Father's Day?
It was tough, honestly. The PFL wanted me here for some reason yesterday, even though we didn't really have that much to get done. So I had to like wake up really early at home in New York, get a workout in to cut some weight, and then I took the girls to breakfast. We went and got breakfast together locally, and then right after that, I dropped my daughter off and I headed straight to the airport. So most of the Father's Day was spent like flying, traveling.
I'm sorry to hear that. At least you got to celebrate a little bit. Perhaps after the fight, you will have some more time for it. You're coming off a very dominant performance against Les Palmer. Was that the fight you were expecting from you and from your opponent?
Yeah, so the fight with Lance, it went as I expected because we both wrestled, and he's a great wrestler. So I knew that I had to be really careful attacking him so he didn't get an easy takedown and try to ride around out and steal rounds from me. So we knew that I was probably the better striker. So I just tried to keep that fight on my feet. I didn't go for any takedowns, or I didn't even try. I didn't see the point of it because I felt like I was having my way striking. So I knew that I could win those rounds just kickboxing him.
Do you have any plans for the summer in addition to fighting?
Oh, I mean, well, as of right now, I'm really, really locked in on Kyle, on Bochniak, because he's a veteran of the sport. The guy's tough. He always comes ready to fight. So I'm not looking past him to I've purposely not made big plans over the summer because I want to be mentally locked into this fight. I watched the fights last week for PFL, and I saw a lot of big name guys lose close fights, and their season is over now. And I'm just really, really locked in to not being that guy. I know I have more to accomplish, and I have a championship to win. So after I get this win and we have a little time as a family, we'll probably relax around Long Island, enjoy the beach a little bit, get out on the boat. But for now, it's all Kyle Bochniak this week. And then when we get home, we'll enjoy some Met games together. I'm going to be hosting a family party for the 4th of July to celebrate. And beyond that, just rest, recover, and try to get ready for these playoffs because the fights come around so quick, over and over. You blink and then the next fight is here. So that's pretty much the plan.
You have 3 points at the moment, if I'm not wrong. Do you believe that, do you feel like pressure to finish Bochniak and secure a place on the playoffs?
No, I don't feel any pressure because everybody had 3 points from the first round. And I watched the way the lightweight division stacked out, and I can't see anyone who wins twice really missing the playoffs. Anything can happen, but I would say if there was a division that would occur in, it would be the heavyweight division that's fighting with us this week, because all the leaderboard right now, they all have finishes 6, 6, 6, and 5, whereas my division is like 3, 3, 3, and 3. So I'm just like, Kyle's very tough, and he's very hard to put away. So I'm not gonna let like trying to finish a fight like be my undoing of winning a bout. But I think that if I just keep the pressure on him and I keep scrambling and keep the pace high, that maybe I can get a finish on him. So it's always there. Like if I smell blood, I'm going for it. But I think winning is paramount.
Chris, it's always a great pleasure talking with you. Do you have any last messages?
Just to my fans, give me a follow at Chris Wade MMA on Instagram, C Wade MMA on Twitter. I appreciate the support. I got my Team Wade shirts up right now. They're in my bio link for sale. So just give us some support, give Long Island some support. Thank you.
Thank you. Best of luck with your upcoming fight, and hopefully I will hear again from you in the future.
All right, Tudor. I'll talk to you soon.
Have a nice one. Bye-bye.